Okay, I have the most exciting news ever. So as you know, I was sick and I'm getting better. I feel actually really good and I'm super positive and happy about that. But do you want to know how I know I'm feeling better? Bitch, I have my Red Bull! Ah, I'm so excited. Sorry, let me pour this. Guys, I haven't had a Red Bull in literally so long because Red Bull kind of makes your throat sticky. One of the downfalls. Because of how much sugar is in it. So whenever I fell sick, I could not drink this or else I would have probably died. So, let's be real. Oh my god, we have flags at our garden and they're going and I thought it was a person waving at me. I'm gonna cry. So everyone, hi, how are you doing? Today we have to talk about Nikita Dragun. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Not Nikita Dragun. This. I'm addicted to this shit. Okay, so yes, we are going to be talking about Nikita Dragun. Now, Nikita Dragun to me is someone who does not care what her public perception is at all. She kind of feeds off of the negative attention. We know that a lot of these YouTubers like playing to the negative press, like Jeffree, Nikita. They're pretty much like the main two. When something negative happens, they normally jump straight to say that, oh, it's haters. Y'all are so obsessed with me. My haters are my new fans. Instead of actually trying to address what they're getting called out for. And honestly, there's a pattern of behavior with Jeffree that's also there with Nikita that I think they would still be great friends to this day. They both seem to only care about themselves, but I think that's just a given at this point if you're a YouTuber. Like fucking, that seems to be a common theme here. I don't know where this happened with me, because I fucking hate myself. I'm kidding. Love yourself, people. What was that intro? So if you remember back to Dramageddon 1, Nikita Dragun was actually involved, and Nikita was the only one who didn't speak up for herself, or apologize, or even address the situation, which meant that Nikita stayed unaffected for the most part by Dramageddon 1. Whatever, Manny, Laura, Gabriel were all affected for a long time. They've all regained their popularity and their reputation mostly, but Nikita just kind of sailed through that entire thing, which is a conversation I think we don't have enough, but that was so anyway, perfect friend for Jeffree Star in my opinion. And the thing we're going to talk about with Nikita today that has people so angry is actually intertwined with Jeffree because everything seems to be these fucking days. But if you remember, Nikita Dragun and Jeffree were actually best friends, as we thought, and Nikita did a lot of the campaigns for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Which, like, yay, do your own thing, we don't really care, because none of us are buying Jeffree Star Cosmetics. But now, a lot of people have been talking about this certain campaign shit that she did with Jeffree that she's never apologized or explained what her motives were. Nikita is someone who's been called out in the past and present for a lot of cultural appropriation and blackface. Just a lot of stuff that people now associate Nikita Dragun with, which is so alarming. And she's been getting called out for these things for so long, and she's never ever taken full accountability for hurting community's feelings or even explained why she's doing this shit. She'll just post a snappy, my haters are my best friends kind of thing. And it's like, if you have that attitude, it's kind of playground attitude, honestly, where you're like, oh my god, this person's bullying me, and your parents are like, that means they love you. Where's the logic in that, by the way? None. So that's literally what I imagine Nikita Dragun's perception on life is. They hate on me, they love me. But then I'm like, how big does your ego have to... Let's talk about it first. So here we have a series of pictures. Now let's get to why they all link into one story. So a Twitter account called Nikita Dragun Brazil, who is a fan account, tweeted Nikita something that a lot of Nikita Dragun fans have been tweeting her, that even it came onto my Twitter timeline. I don't follow any Nikita Dragun fans, nor Nikita Dragun, but yet this came onto my timeline because so many people were tweeting her, asking her to talk about this, to the point where her own fans were calling her out, asking her, you know what I mean? The fan account said, "Hi Nikita, so you may recognize this picture from a few years ago. A lot of people feel very hurt by this. As a fan, I just want you to address the situation one more time that I believe you will." Oh honey, you're in for, ooh. "I love you so much, but this is something that needs to be clarified at Nikita Dragun." Along with this picture, and the cherry on top is that the fucking picture was taken by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Let's get to the rest before I say any opinions. So the fan accounts were tweeting this with this picture, and then Nikita responded. Now, we don't know if it's directly because of this, but it happened, and even all the replies to her tweet were this. Like, there was no avoiding it. So everyone's like, she was addressing it, and it is the most egotistical, like, oh my god, she tweeted, "You hate me, but you're still watching." Nikita, fan accounts are calling you out. Like, your fan accounts, Nikita Dragun Brazil, are calling you out. But yet you're being like, you hate me, but you still watching. They're still watching because they're your fans. If you're talking about us, commentary, drama channels, bloggers, the reason we're still talking about you is because we want to talk about it so it highlights the issues so that you have to address it and do better. And then your influence on your audience isn't so fucking terrible. Did you want the truth, Nikita? Because that was it. I feel like a new person with my Red Bull. Time for a second. So I think this is absolutely ridiculous. This is something that she should have addressed straight away whenever this campaign was, like, this is... You can see. So there are so many issues with this before we get into my proper opinions on this. This picture needs addressed. Jeffree Star Cosmetics needs addressed. Fan account calling you out needs addressed. Snappy, snarky response needs addressed. Are you seeing the issue here just with, like... This is why people like Nikita, who's, like, supposedly turned TikTok star now, like, Nikita, a fully grown woman, is now a TikTok star with all these young boys, and it doesn't make sense to me because aren't you a YouTuber? Literally, Nikita, what age is Nikita? Oh, 24. So Nikita Dragun is 24, hanging out with all of these 18 to 19-year-old TikTok boys. No, I get it. If you want to social climb, if you want to do whatever, keep yourself relevant, Nikita, go through that way. Not a cute look, and a lot of people have been calling you out for it because you're the organizer of all their parties, because you're probably the only legal one. Oh my god, she's the only legal one. She's above 21. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. So Bryce Hall, who was throwing all the parties, just hit 21, but before that, Nikita was the only, oh my god, she was the only legal one to throw the parties. It makes sense now. That's so embarrassing, Nikita. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that there was actually a shift with Nikita Dragun recently, that people were actually starting to tolerate her again, and then she went and hung out with the TikTok boys. And then she started being really rude to fans. And then she started throwing more parties. And then she started completely ignoring coronavirus. Like, Nikita Dragun has done a full 180 in the wrong direction. And I don't know why. I don't know if it is the influence of these TikTok boys, but then again, she's still responsible. But then just being straight up rude to your fans is so uncalled for, is so rude, is so belittling. And it's like, I hope Nikita Dragun Brazil changed to fucking Adam McIntyre Brazil, you know what I mean? You don't deserve it. Also to note that this was either a creative decision by Nikita, Jeffree, or both of them. Probably both of them. They probably both brainstormed this. They were like, this is gonna be great. So I asked my subscribers for their opinions, as always, and you have to listen to these because a lot of my subscribers are very opinionated on this. Cam R said, it's not that hard to use your own natural skin color. Liz said, I'm sure it was Jeffree's vision, but think of how many members of his team, and of course Nikita herself and her team as well, let's be real, this went through and was approved by every single one of them before it was published. Yikes. And that's it as well. This is a promotional thing, so maybe they were like, oh, this will get people talking. Blue said, these influencers literally never learn. Dot said, but like, what was the point in this? I mean, isn't it more easy to hire a black woman instead of doing blackfishing a blackface? Cass said, feels more like blackfishing to me. Either way, it's 100% wrong. Cookie said, you're a clown if you find it hard to actually use your natural skin color. Tom said, bro, this is actually disgusting. Anyone that disagrees is wrong, period. Your girl said, you would actually never know that she is Asian. Jolie said, she's the same one who tweeted, imagine being black, I could never, yet here she is. There's no way she tweeted that. I refuse to believe she tweeted that. There's no way. Is that real? Jolie said it happened. There's no way. Kayla said if Jeffree wanted a black woman as a cover or whatever that picture was for, he could have easily hired a black woman. Instead, he put Nikita Dragun and made her do a racist thing. But Jeffree and Nikita need to speak the fuck up, but they won't. Isn't it bad that everyone just knows that they won't speak up? They'll just ignore this, collectively. Elias said she, as a minority, should know better than to do blackface. She won't address this without pulling either a Laura Lee or Jafar Star-Lord and apologize, which deflecting is in full effect. She needs to learn and grow instead of teaching her young, impressionable audience that the actions she does are okay. Influencers like this should not have a platform. Rose said it's literally easier to just not make yourself look like a different race. Oh my god, everyone is saying this quote. Benny said, imagine being black, I could never, from Nikita Dragun 2012. There's no fucking way she tweeted that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Imagine being black, I could never, from the 8th of August, 2012. Jesus Christ. Wait. So Nikita Dragun clears up racism rumors. So she put on her story saying these tweets are faker than my ass. So Nikita said that these tweets are fake. I don't know. Kevin said, why is it that every single YouTuber has a dark past? It's not that hard to stay true to yourself and be a genuine person. Cora said, I'm not even surprised anymore. She's not really known for giving a damn about other people. Bob Ross commented in relation to her saying this about her fan, saying, imagine treating the people that made you relevant like dirt. Yikes. I don't know if it's that she's getting a new audience on TikTok, that she's treating her older YouTube audience like shit, but not a good look, Nikita. Not a good look. Carlene said she's not going to address it in my opinion. She doesn't address anything. Pre-Caddy said this just validated my view on Nikita even more. She expected us all to forgive her because she went to a protest for Black Lives Matter and claimed to educate herself and appreciate black culture and black people, but then pulls shit like this. Zyman said, I've seen this picture so many times before and she's now just getting called out for it? Her fans are now just listening? Timothy said, why is Nikita getting called out? The photo shoot is for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. They are responsible for their own marketing. Jesus said, fan, gives valid criticism from a place of love. Nikita, you're a jealous hater. That's literally what it is, and that's all I'm gonna read. There's a lot more if you wanna go read them on my YouTube community, but it's like, how are you gonna call people who want you to speak on something, like not even just, they're literally trying to get you to explain it, you know what I mean? And you're like, you're a hater. That's not how you treat the people who are paying your bills, but that's also not how you treat people who are upset by something and who are affected by something and who are hurting by something and people who feel used. Honestly, this behavior is just so vile that all of this, honestly, like from the treating your fans like this to the not addressing this, it being for Jeffree Star Cosmetics, not good. Not good. Guys, tell me what your opinion is. Let's comment that below. Yeah, not good. Nikita's in something new every single week, and she never addresses anything. This is good though. Love my Red Bull. Bye.